Bon appetit. I just use my brain power to like the max just then, and I'm blonde. Me thinking is dangerous in general. Yeah, stop being a greedy pig. I feel like whenever I look like fit, I can like work harder. When my friends are like, I can't wait to be a mum, I'm literally like, good morning. It is 10:30 a.m. Bosh. Woken up bright and early. Yeah, not quite my 5 a.m. wake up like last week, but that's fine. I'm not judging myself. I'm getting my sleeps in. You know, these eye bags won't repair themselves. Good morning from me and my fake tan hand as well. Oh my gosh, she had one job. Oh my god. That best wash off. Anyways, welcome to a day of my life living alone in London. Yeah, I'm like properly alone today. Actually, except from the evening, but we'll get to that part. I've been living alone in London for technically 4 years now. Kind of crazy to say, but also I had a little hiatus, and I actually did have a roommate for 1.5 years. I did feel like I didn't really live with anyone because I was like so busy like traveling and everything, so she was just kind of here like holding the fort down while I was off doing stuff, you know. I am technically an only child. I have step siblings, but only blood siblings. I've been quite good at being in my own company, and that's really, really good trait to have, especially when you're self-employed, because I technically don't get that lonely, thank god, because some people will go fucking crackers in a house by themselves. But with me, I once had COVID and I was like, fuck yeah, 5 days of not seeing anyone, bliss. So yeah, welcome to a day of my life living alone, and basically my daily habits, what I get to the daily, and the daily is that I have no one to fucking wake me up, so I wake up whatever time I fucking want because I'm fucking self-employed. Sorry, why did I swear so much in that? That was not necessary. Also, I'd like to yell from the rooftops that I'm not that influencer who wakes up at 5 a.m, because why would I wake up at 5 a.m if I don't need to wake up at 5 a.m? If I do my work, I'm fine. That's what I say. I actually work way later into the night, and I'm not as productive in the morning, because the morning I wake up, I'm like, oh my god, it's too quiet. You know when it's like 7 a.m. and like there's no buzz to the city? I don't know, it's probably a really niche thing for me to say. Anyways, good morning. It's 10:30. I'm gonna get up, shower, take this fake tan off, and hope to the gods that it's come out even. If it doesn't, it's fine. It's always the knuckles. I always get the knuckles so wrong. They always just get so crusty. Anyways, let's get up and seize the day. Fake tan's washed off, and fake tan looks so much better. Oh my god, she got that glow, and I feel like I needed that. Obviously, as I'm self-employed, I've kind of like started to say that I'm self-employed instead of being like, I'm an influencer, because like when people ask me what I do for a living, I'm always like, oh, content creator, and I'm like, does that sound bait? And I'm like, no, it doesn't, because maybe I've just got a sick mind. I think I literally create feet content for a living. It's not that. So I say influencer, and I'm like, oh, as soon as I say influencer, that's so cringe. But I'm like, is it the facts? Like, I don't know what I am. I'm just gonna say self-employed. Anyways, just fully moisturize my body, feel amazing, smell amazing as well. And the way I like to like get ready for the day and feel like put together is always like a light beat. Whenever I wake up, I don't know what it is, but my lips look transparent. Like I don't have no life in my lips whatsoever. So I always use a little bit of a lip tint to get a little bit of colour on my lips, because it's just so fucking shit. I need all the help I can get at this point without lip filler. So this lip tint is amazing. I use the shade Adore. This has been a staple for me for my no makeup look. I've said this before, but this CCI cream, unbelievable, in the shade Claire from Arborian. So good. This isn't a sponsor or anything. I literally bought this last summer. It's my go-to product now. So you see the eye bags. Let's just put that on underneath. Basically, the cream comes out white and then goes like nice and brightening, dull, bright, stunning. So I basically chuck that on. It's my genetics that I have like deep socketed eyeballs, so gotta make do with some eye products, but this stuff is so nice. I don't have to set it or anything. God, am I turning into a makeup channel? Maybe. This is just me trying to help my girls out who don't really like care to wear makeup every single day. So even if like you're going to the office, this will literally set you up for the day. Obviously not with the blue lip, but we'll get to that later. Get a little bit of SPF. I use this tinted version of the L'Oreal Bright Reveal. No pore cookers in this bad boy, and I've also just tanned, so I'm using the bronzy version. So let's see what this looks like. Oops, whoops. I never know if I'm doing too much. I guess we'll see. A little bit bronze. It's like pearlescent, so it makes you look like actually alive and glowy. Look how much more alive I look. Let's take off this blue lipstick. This is horrendous. I think it's enough time. We're back. And boom, I look way more put together than I did before, and also glowy. Like the fuck? And I'll actually put on a little bit of eyebrow gel as well. Actual goals AF. Literally my life. Bring back life as ever. And there you fucking have it. I feel more put together. I feel like I can actually like seize the day, work hard, play hard. I feel like whenever I look like fit, I can like work harder and do better. Is that just me? Maybe it's just me. I don't think it's just me though. Let's go make breakfast and get these engines running. Study with me for my A-levels. No, what an intro. Anyways, fun fact, your body loses so much water when you're sleeping. The first thing you should do in the morning is hydrate. Lovely. As I'm a baller and a hustler at the moment, I have loads of things to do on my laptop. I basically need to book flights for my guests to my brand trip. I know that in my last video I got a lot of love for talking about like behind the scenes and everything. If you don't know, I have a bikini brand called Kikikinis and I'm hosting a brand trip to Croatia at the end of this month, and I'm just like sorting it all out. Day by day I'm kind of like chipping away at things, and I have to reply to some emails about it, send off some emails, and also buy flights for my people. And also I've already bought myself flights for the way out there, so I don't actually have a flight back at the moment, so I need to get that before they sell out. Otherwise, that's dumb, isn't it? I'm so tired this morning. Why am I so tired? Log in. The thing is, like, I work really good under pressure, but I also work way better when I have like a lot of time to prep for things. So I feel that, you know, getting everything all ready, because I have like 2 weeks until the actual trip, so getting everything ready now make you feel so much better. So that's what I'm gonna do. So come work with me for the morning. This is me in my office. Also, can I just say, this office used to be my spare room. Now it's my office. And she is a fucking mess. Let's just say that. But she's got a fake plant in it, and I love her because I don't have to water her or think about her because she's dead. I just said to my friend when I was buying that plant, I was like, are you sure I don't need to get a real one? Like, I feel like reals is more like aesthetically pleasing. She was like, bitch, it'll die in a week. And I was like, yeah, that's so fast. Overworking, I'm fucking over that. I'm also freezing. I need to go out and get my energies out before I start going crazy, because I just use my brain power to like the max just then, and I'm blonde. It's difficult. Me thinking is dangerous in general. So I'm gonna get into some athleisure and go for a walk. So yeah, the rumours are true. I can get cabin fever in my own home, and there's not even anyone there. So that's why I make my way out. Make my way downtown. I feel sick. If boys are watching, just skip 20 seconds, whatever. But when I'm ovulating, I sometimes feel like I get period pains from ovulating. Like, how fucking rude is that? Can I go out, catch a break? No, never. Like, yeah, it actually makes me consider going back onto the pill, because my hormones were so like stabilized that like I was actually like a good time the whole time, and now it's like a roller coaster. Come on. I didn't think I was be getting a line bite today. I'm so overstimulated right now. It's so annoying. Yes, I've sat. Got a selection of snacks. Still lemonade from M&S. You actually can't beat it. Also, I was wondering like why there are so many kids about. It's because it's Easter holidays. God forbid the kids are out. So you tell that I'm literally not in the mood to have kids anytime soon. Some of my friends are like, oh yeah, like I'm born to be a mum. I can't wait to be a mum. I'm literally like, there is no effing way. Anyways, on to other topics. We're going to talk about how to thrive living alone. I had the damn privilege to be able to live by myself. So if you do live by yourself, here are some tips and tricks of what I do living alone. By the way, I'm eating sushi with a fork because I've touched line bikes and I'm not trusting these fingers. Get out your house. Like just then I was getting mega cabin fever and I was like, oh, I don't know what's gonna sort this out. Fresh air. I know Britain doesn't look like this the whole time, but when it does, obviously it's a perk. I'll literally just go for a little walk. We'll just walk, a little walk around town, grab myself a little sweet drink or something, and then come back. It gives you a whole new lease of life. You come into your flat again, you're like, oh wow, lovely hour spent. This is even like if you come from the office and like in the evening you're like, I need to get out. Have a little evening stroll. If you feel overstimulated and antsy, get out. Music on constantly. This is a big one for me because I kind of hate silence but also love silence. So when I've been walking around today, I've been in silence because I've been really like, taking in the scenes, hearing the birds tweet, grounding myself. But then when I'm in my flat, it's a bit too quiet. So I have an Alexa, I just be like, Alexa, play Spotify. And it's gorgeous, it's so good because obviously it plays my favorite music. Also, if you want to go a step further, the radio is so good for making you feel like you're not alone. Highly recommend. Make plans at least once a week. Something you can look forward to. You know, be like, oh, Wednesday I'm meeting my mate. You know, we're going to the pub. Or even make multiple plans a week. And I'm talking like after work, at the weekends, during the day, a lunch break, I don't know. Just make plans, because otherwise you're gonna start isolating yourself and you're gonna start hating living alone. But as soon as you're like finished socializing, you'll go home and be like, ah, it's one of the best feelings just to be able to go back into your little nest and be like, oh, that's lovely. This one's pretty niche, but one that I've actually just realized the other day. Order your food shop online. God forbid I'm just all over the place when I go to a shop. Like if I go to Sainsbury's or Tesco's, I'm gonna be there like, oh, it's like it's overwhelming. It's literally the biggest fucking warehouse I've ever seen, full of everything I could own but I don't need. So all I gotta do is just write down recipes or save recipes from like TikTok or whatever, and basically just go on Ocado or whatever website you want to order your foods off. I did it the other day, best thing ever. Because also Sainsbury's Locals or Tesco Express have got such inflated prices because they're literally locals, so obviously because they're like in the middle of like lots of residential areas, they have such inflated prices, and I'll tell you that for free. And I just realised this the other day because I was like, fuck, I spent £14 to make avocado and toast. Like, I could have just gone out for it, you know? And that means you won't be tempted to buy the unnecessary shit when you're in store. Save money, girls. Count the pennies, make the pounds. Alright? Make your own routine that you love and get your own TV show. Get up, make your morning coffee with your favourite syrup. Romanticize your life, bruh. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. You don't have to follow like all these like, wake up at 5 AM, go on a 5k run as soon as you wake up. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. And especially if you're in your own space, you're going to have the freedom to be able to do that. I'm going to finish off my snacks. Have a little bit of pesto pasta. I actually was hungry, I think. Like, the way that I was liming over here. Being like, fuck, I don't want fucking kids. Drop kick the kids. But I was hungry. Yeah, self-diagnosed as hangry. I'm going to sit here, soak up the rays, and make sure that I don't piss myself. Brilliant. You're never going to guess what I'm about to do right now. I'm about to nap. I'm shattered. I just did all my receipts for my VAT return. I'm knackered. You know what? I'm gonna lie here, pass out for an hour, then hopefully be up and at 'em. I don't know what has tired me out so much, but yeah, it's time for me to sleep. I'll see you when I wake up. Bruh, I needed that. Whenever I have a nap, I always feel like it's such time travel. I just went away for 50 minutes. Where? Do I fall asleep for another 20 minutes? Do I get up? I should probably get up. Ugh. Guys, I've just had such fun news about my trip. So I literally just my laptop was then like tip tapping away. And you know what? This calls for a fucking celebratory drink. No, not an actual drink, because I'm not about that. I'm actually gonna stop drinking until the trip because it makes me so fucking bloated. And I wanna be confident, fucking toned for the trip. Everybody's a bikini body, obviously, but I wanna look fucking ripped in those pictures, you know? So I've been doing my Pilates for a reason. I'm actually still fucking knackered. Oh, how am I gonna hype myself up? I think a trip CBD will have to survive. So I'm gonna get elderflower mint, my favorite trip CBD. So for this evening, I'm going to the CeraVe Awards, like after party. So it's actually like formal, like you have to dress up and look good for it. So I need to actually glam the fuck up for tonight. But first things first, I need to line my stomach. I'm not gonna be drinking, but I need to have energy in my system. So I think a cheeky beef bowl with hot honey is gonna be the thing which is gonna get me together. I am obsessed with hot honey. Try pizza with hot honey and you'll never ever look back. Bon appetit. Now that is gonna bust. Oh, I'm such a good mood. This trip is gonna be so much fun. And also comment down below if you want me to vlog the trip, because I wasn't initially gonna vlog it because I need to do like lots of like phone content. So I wasn't actually gonna vlog it at first, but I am thinking about vlogging it. So let me know in the comments down below if you want me to vlog the Kikikini's brand trip. Obviously it's gonna be a little bit more CEO-like, me being a businesswoman, but who doesn't love that? Come on. Grace Beverly is quaking. I'm joking. She's such my inspiration though. She is such an inspiration. Oh yeah, baby. Dinner, for one, stunning. Some people think that this looks like something they'd serve in like prison. And I don't think it looks like that. I think it's gorgeous. Also with hot honey on top. Oh, so good. I was an avid sweet potato hater up until 2 weeks ago. Now I have this. Wow, so good. So much protein in this. It's just like an all-rounder good meal. And I fucking love it. I'm actually obsessed with it. I'm like obsessed with it more than my salmon rice bowl. And that's saying something. Also, perks of living by yourself. No one's gonna tell you what you're gonna eat because you make the rules. Which is also very bittersweet because if you don't have any food in the fridge, then the fuck, what are you gonna have? Noodles? Yeah, bulldog super noodles have saved me one too many evenings. I need to hype myself up for this evening. I start to like decay around 7 PM. I'm getting picked up in 45 minutes, so I need to do my hair and makeup. That's alright. I think I'll actually be able to finesse it. I'm not like that stressed. I've already got an outfit laid out. It's also so hot in my flat. My flat always goes into like a greenhouse vibe. I love this colour. Also, by the way, the fake tan I used was the Soul Skin fake tan in very dark, because I'd never use a fake tan which isn't very dark, because I'm not just here to get a glow. I'm here to see a difference. I think I have. Like, this is such a nice little tan. She's gorgeous. Shout out KCJ. You made a great business. Also, when I put it on last night, it dried instantly, so I didn't feel like I was getting into like my sheets all wet and like slippery, which is obviously a bonus. Gonna do a quick transition and we're gonna go from drab to fab. Still low-key so obsessed with these pink pieces. I have had to re-dye them every single time I've washed my hair, but I think it's worth it, to be honest. I like the vibe, it's interesting, it gives a little bit of something. Anyways, let's get glammed. Glammed. Yup. It does look like I haven't done anything to my hair, but I swear I have actually blown it out. So I don't know why it looks like this, but the fit, some bangles on. The makeup is very glowy, beachy. I'm trying to get more into like my boho chicness of life. There's no dress code tonight except from formal / party wear, so this is it, right? Anyways, my driver's outside, so I guess to go. Let's go out. Drunk into the night, wanna keep you here. Okay, we've made it. Guess what tonight's event is? Yeah, the Science Museum. I mean, casually. The Science Museum low-key freaks me out. Like, the smell of it reminds me of when I was like a kid, but also like sends me sideways sometimes because I'm literally like, oh, it's like old stuff. Makes me feel like a bit creeped out sometimes, but we're gonna vibe. Funnily enough, one time, me and my friends, we actually stayed overnight here for like a sleepover. Was that even legal? Who knows? But I was like 8 years old. We just set up camp and had sleeping bags in the middle of the hall. I can't give you ask me. Summer, loving and fights, how it is for us, and it's all because talking about it. You got it perfect one, so put it on me. Swear it won't take you long. Oh, and I've come home to mess my floor. Brilliant. I hate coming home to mess. Sorry. I do realise that that was crazy and I didn't really show much of the event, but like all I was doing was chin wagging the whole evening. The prescription, just see what's in my prescription. Cream, hyaluronic acid, and hydrating foaming cleanser. It was actually meant to be really good. I haven't actually tried it out because I was praying out about oil on my skin, but I think this will be nice. It'll be a nice little take off your sunscreen. So there's one thing I'm gonna say to you girls for this summer: double cleanse your sunscreen off, because if you don't, you'll get breakouts. You don't want breakouts. Anyways, heels off. Not even heels, boots. Look what I made. You guys can be so jealous. Oh yeah, chocolate strawberries, like double coated in white chocolate and dark chocolate. Oh my god. Now this is the snack I was thinking about the whole time home. Okay, I think I actually gotta let it set for a sec. Otherwise I'll be a front tooth down. Yeah, stop being a greedy pig. I'll wait for that for a sec. Meanwhile, let's do my laundry. So another perk of living by myself is that no one gets to do my laundry for me. So I have to do it. Pick me, choose me. But all in all, I love living by myself. Look, I've just come home to my little cottage and now I'm folding my clothes. It's nice, it's gorgeous, it's fun. Now I feel very grateful to be in a position to be able to live by myself. God knows what's gonna happen when I start, you know, I'm to live with boyfriends and everything, so obviously that's the next part of life, isn't it? But I love my little comfy, cozy space to know is mine, so make the most out of it now. I'm gonna say goodnight, and I love you guys so much. What the hell? Also, I was thinking like earlier, like even like living alone in like uni and stuff like that, everything I've said today applies. It is the best when you love your own space and your own company, because I thrive in my own company. I don't know what it is. Like as soon as I get to choose whenever I get to be social, that's when it's great. Because don't forget to make plans, otherwise you will become lonely. Because there's a difference between being lonely versus alone, and I'll tell you that for free. I love you guys so much. Kisses, and I will see you next week.